I'm so tired. Let's see what's on TV. Boring. 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 Hold up, this seems interesting.
Konnichiwa. I am so cool. I do like CP.
Holy shit.
I honestly hope Shazzy shoves his slip.
Well, that was weird. What the fuck is wrong with this retard?
In many social groups, people have people they make fun of, like the left with Nick Fuentes and the right with Hassan Piker. But what happens when your own little group has someone that they make fun of? Well, what happens when that person gives a lot of good crash outs and is also very entertaining to troll and isn't like the other lolcows? You get Racine. Now, Racine, better known online as SWAT, is a Vore dude. A Vore dude. And to explain his history, it'll be on this video. But for the time being, I only call him SWAT because his trolls call him many other names, which we will get into later in the video. Before he was known as SWAT Online, he was known as ANDROMEDA7171. Nothing is known much about him before he became Chronicle Online during 2020 to 2021. But what is for certain is that he had a decently normal childhood until the pandemic happened. With that, he started posting on YouTube some Discord memes and even skits of his own, but nothing much would be seen from here, since he was 10 and 11 at the time. But some stuff you see here, like Vore jokes and the obsession with gory shows like Happy Tree Friends, will leave a long-lasting effect on him. This era of SWAT lasted from 2020 through 2024, where some people would meet him, like Penguin, Asmo, Russ, and me included, but I really didn't talk to him at this time because I didn't really know him. The 38 era was a normal time for SWAT, a time where me and my group met him. Well, I met him again, and we treated him nicely without any intent of harm. We would be introduced by him by the same friend who introduced me to him, Russ. And we would let SWAT hang out with us to play Forsaken and many other Roblox games. He would get mad though at the games whenever he would lose. We would tease him, but not too much to make him leave the call. But one day, my friend Charlatan would mention H2O Delirious during a call with SWAT, and SWAT would say, "You know H2O Delirious is 38, right?" Making him middle-aged. This would become a joke in the friend group, with people making images of SWAT's OC named SWAT drinking 38 bottles of water whenever he would get delirious. But this joke would slowly show the cracks of what SWAT would become later on in the timeline.
He was a serial killer who bragged about eating people, and he professed and confessed to be a demon.
He was that bruh. If he wanted to eat you, he'd do it by himself, on belly.
During the hype of the 38 joke, SWAT wouldn't be active as much, as our friend, Russ, would troll him a lot. Not for 38, but for something else, his Vore fetish. As seen in this video I'm about to play, SWAT animates a Danny's Vore character, voring someone. This clip is nightmare fuel, and is very fucking eerie. Viewer discretion is advised when I play it. While people were finding out about this, more people began to troll him, leading for more things to come out about him. Penguin's group and my group with Charlatan would begin to troll him, with us clipping almost all of his crash outs Sadly, almost all of them have been corrupted and became lost media. Now only some SWAT clips remain. Edits of his drawings and of him would surface, but very few were made, with the same people making them.
SWAT, you're a Vore boy. SWAT, eres un chico Vore.
I'm not even a Vore boy.
You're a Vore boy. Vore boy, Vore boy, Vore boy, Vore.
That's not my name. No, I'm not.
Vore boy.
No, it's not my name.
Vore boy.
Vore wouldn't be the only thing SWAT would be into, but also hyper-pregnancy, beheading, scat, cucking, and so many more that if I were to list them out in the video, it would probably make it way more longer and it'd probably need its own segment. And I'll have to decide if I have to do it alphabetically or when we found it out. But with all these fetishes, it would lead to a number of nicknames and also art that people would draw of him, which I'll show on screen while I'm reading off these nicknames. Vore Dude, VD for short. Pregnancy Pal, PP for short. Scat, another name for SWAT. And Rasim the Beheader, that one's self-explanatory. But as the more of these nicknames would pile on and these fetishes, he would grow mad at all the trolling that we would even do to him. Even when we treated him nicely, he'd still be mad at something. Nothing much happened in this era, since this, like the other era, was a normal time for SWAT. He would leave VC, join VC, hang out with others, join our VC, yell, crash out at us, leave that VC, hang out with other people, crash out at them too. It was just a snake eating his own tail at that point. But even when someone else trolled him, if it was a girl or someone that was nice to him before but still trolled him, he wouldn't be mad at them. He would be mad at someone else. Mainly at me, Charlatan, Russ, and Penguin, even when we weren't there in the VC. But with the spike of people clipping all of his crash outs, other trolls would run and try to make a server to archive all of his crash outs, all of the edited images, videos, and even drawings that he made himself. But no server like that would ever surpass a server like this.
During March 21st, 2026, SWATCORD was founded by Ian Sweet, which would start a chain of events not even the greatest minds of SWATCORD and Sweden combined could have seen coming. Following is the story of whenever I was introduced to SWATCORD.
SWATCORD has went by many other names, like Sweden or Temple DC. It was a hangout server and archive server for SWAT, and many things he would do. Art people would make, images people would edit, and videos people made. It would add a lot of character to his OC, and he would also make a new OC, SWAT Arena, added to the lore, which then people would make their own story that SWAT Arena was treating on his OC SWAT, even though it would confuse people because SWAT Arena is a gender bent OC of SWAT, so a lot of people said it would be incest, but he said they weren't related, so the man's word against ours, I guess. But one word he didn't have against it was our shipping. Homelander x SWAT Arena, Chome Pickle x SWAT Arena, and we would even occasionally draw SWAT getting cucked, which would lead to more stuff being made, like Vigil AI SWAT dancing, images generated of him inside of games, and fake creepypastas people would even write about him on some Carmen Winston stuff. He would brag about how we're making SWAT Arena look sexual, even though it would just be SWAT Arena, a PNG of SWAT Arena, or a crappy drawing of SWAT Arena, having hard eyes, or standing next to Homelander while SWAT is yelling about being cocked. So honestly, it didn't really make sense at all, but as I show you on screen, a lot of artists, mainly Javier, Charlatan, me, and many others like Astro, Dolyu, would draw a lot of SWAT art, edit images of it, screenshot some of his stuff, and a lot more, which would lead to the best SWAT era known to man. But sometimes good things don't really come to an end, but sometimes bad things have to come up. We would notice SWAT would start changing. So we slowly stopped trolling and started more, trying to protect them from bad groups of people. But that protection wouldn't really last long.
Happy SWATorversary, Charlatan and Ian's weed.
I get it. Regular pancakes are already shaped like Vore bellies. I should be making you guys breakfast for putting up with me so long.
He should be making us a whole SWAT archive channel.
Nonsense. We couldn't be more happy having you around. I just wish we got more SWAT clips by you guys.
Charlatan, co-owner of SWATCORD, you are under arrest for crimes against trolling SWAT too hard by the VGT Council.
Hey, what the heck?
Raid that guy's DMs with DNB.
Wait, no!
Dad!
Charlatan!
Everybody relax. If I know SWAT trolls, which I am SWAT trolls, they just want to haul me in and beg me for SWAT clips and waste my time. Bring his Ian.
Oh, man.
Leave Ian out of this. You lost your rights to have a say in these things when you refused to join VGT.
Whoa, wait. What about SWAT Arena?
Would you at least unfreeze Chamoy Pickle SWAT Arena?
I'll give you anything. I have a rare antique SWAT collection. Just please don't hurt me.
VGT, also known as Video Game Time, is a small logo kid in a small logo kid circle. SWAT will be a part of a lot of logo kid circles, but slowly SWAT started finding out about VGT, and VGT himself is a pretty bad person, as before he even met SWAT, he would raid servers with invite links to the servers, sometimes even spam servers with CSAM, DMB, and Gore, which was pretty horrendous. So when he met SWAT, SWAT wanted to plan against one of his enemies, not SWATCORD, but a certain person called Green Squidward. He wanted to raid a server with CSAM, DMB, CP, Gore, and many other vulgar things that I can't get into in the video. But surprisingly, one of the SWAT trolls was also in the server while the raid was happening. So he went ahead and told SWATCORD, and after he told all of SWATCORD, we all confronted VGT about it. And VGT said he wasn't the one to blame, and he blamed someone else. And that someone else he blamed left the server and didn't want to talk to VGT ever again. But when we let VGT hang out with us, we started seeing signs that VGT was kind of weird and pretty manipulative. So we stopped hanging out with him and we cut ties with him, as he didn't stand for what troll truly stands for. TROLL. Trusting, respectful, overall caring, loving, loyal. But as everybody always says, good things always must come to an end. And that was the case for SWATCORD.
Oh man. May 2nd, 2026. SWATCORD went to shit so fast, we need the wins to say about it.
SWATCORD fell off for two reasons. One, some of the major trolls left the scene due to drama or finding it old to troll SWAT. And the one that truly impacted the server was SWAT's. This would be a day where SWAT would lie and say he himself, making some of the people cry about it, as I'll show in this clip in a bit.
No, you don't.
We love your content.
Yes!
I know it's a lie.
No!
No, it's not a lie, bro. It's not a lie. We love you. We love you.
Sorry, man, but it's my time to go.
No, bro. No, bro. We need more SWAT content right now.
Comrade, don't go. Don't go, comrade.
But days later, he'd come back, demand back to the server, and afterwards send an apology out after the whole server was deleted. As some historians say about World War I and World War II, it was bound to happen at some point, no matter what, just a different cause. Which is exactly what happened with SWATCORD. It was bound to fall off at any time, at any point, but it fell off due to SWAT wanting to fake his and a lot of the trolls leaving the scene, making it dead and, well, not really likable anymore to outsiders because, well, obviously, it's making fun of someone. SWAT is the end product of what happens when you let your kid hang out online for way too much. You get a kid who's obsessed and hyperfixated with specific topics like gore, and is obsessed with specific type of porn, and has weird fetishes too, and is willing to lash out at anybody or at anything, no matter if they're nice or if they're mean to him. This is the end of the video now. I'm gonna let the credits play, and just have a good day. I might stream, so click on the streams if you want to watch. See ya.
Konnichiwa! I am Tom Pearl! I do like CP! I honestly hope Leslie shoves his slurp around. Konnichiwa! I am Tom Pearl! I do like CP!
Holy shit!
I honestly hope Leslie shoves his slurp around.
Well, that was weird. What the fuck is wrong with this retard?
You sure you don't mean Sweden? Nein! Ist Sweden!